terug nie.
United Nations, operations of newly appointed Transportation Commission delayed, Irango join hands to and local academy commits to changing communities through chess.
The Namibian government and civil society organizations are expected to present a report to the United Nations in May 2021, highlighting some of the challenges faced by the country related to human rights. At a workshop by the Desk for Social Violence and Corruption topped the agenda. Namibia is a country to express oneself and political affiliation. Not the same can be said about socio-economic rights. The Ombudsman John Walters said the government has made strides on the human rights front and recommended that more funding be channeled to uplift many out of poverty.
And food comes in the sector. The allocation and use of funding will improve access to housing, sanitation, healthcare, food, to eradicate poverty.
In May 2021, other United Nations member states will assess the human rights situation in Namibia and give recommendations based on the review. The flouting of
subsistence out of farm employees again. The relationship that continues is that of the employer and employee, and our people continue to be exploited.
The workshop also developed an advocacy plan. Civil society ensure that recommendations from the UN are followed and eventually implemented.
Get more warmth for your adventures with our range of winter adventures by Bertram's Hood.
Effective as of September last year for a period of 5 years, has been stalled as the ministry is clearing up concerns of the new commission.
Some inquiries, not only on the basis of their and at the end of our due diligence and checking, before sending the recommendation to the President, we have documented Legal Aid Council and therefore fulfill the requirement. And I have the documentation that convinced us, after we have also done our that no, we are comfortable to make the recommendation to go there. But then later, during the gazetting, it was said that it was discovered, and probably rightly so, that no. This documentation was submitted do not qualify this person to what that section that I've just quoted is requiring. We did do our investigation.
The question of the chairperson's qualification has halted operations of the new commission, such as amendments of air service licenses.
This current commission never met. They did not have a single meeting, fortunately so, under the current. Because I know what the question is aiming at. If they had some meetings, those meetings would have been illegal. But fortunately, any meeting. All that we are saying, our advice is for to take up this matter with the Ministry of Justice, sort it out. Already been caused. We cannot tolerate that, for extensive. I thought can convene meetings and continue, but we are a country ruled. What the Attorney General will say, and we will take it from there. If it's to be found example of somebody who believes that I failed you in the examination, and then it is found that not fail you. If it's to be found there that Mr. Tanel Koch does not fulfill the requirements of the Legal Practitioners Act, we need to be informed, and then we will be going back to the drawing board, so to say, to recommend or to solicit or to seek for other possible candidates for the chairpersonship of the commission.
A possible candidate, Rachel Koch, who has applied for the chairpersonship of the commission, should now clarify the matter of her qualifications with the Ministry of Justice before she can be appointed by the Transport Ministry.
We can't wait to get together again, to welcome new friends, up with old ones, and play until the sun comes up. We can't wait to fill our stadiums again. In fact, we can't wait to get the whole gang together.
Good today, better tomorrow.
The Erongo Regional recently launched a community service initiative at the Otewa Informal Settlement private and public sector to assist
121 houses. I'm thanking the private sector who also came to support by giving some of the employees to come and work with the office of the governor, basically giving to the society without expecting anything in exchange, and also the culture of the change in our environment for a better society.
You see how the cost and how this works to find a way to buy houses. So that is what we do. We try and help and understand our own people as well.
I think as NAMDOC we are committed to make sure that we contribute towards humanity. And as part and parcel of our values is to ensure that we take care of it from the community where our employees are coming from. We do not have employees out Kaloloka, but we deemed it fit that as a company we needed to help, and that's why we decided to come here as a team to come and contribute in kind and make sure that we make a better place for people living at Kaloloka.
More volunteers are urged to join in the exercise next week to help speed up the construction of the houses.
Community Voices proudly brought to you by Namdeb Diamond Corporation.
The V10 Countdown airs every Saturday at 1800 hours on One Africa TV. Vote for your favorite music video by SMSing the song's name followed by V10 to 10010. Make sure that you add a space name and V10. For example, Omatenda Fule space V10. SMS
in the sport. Founder of one of Namibia's chess clubs, Professional Chess Academy, is a social chess club for the public which aims to teach. Nashilongo says that the sport also assists kids to improve in school and be more creative.
Chess in Namibia has been on the rise. It has been growing over the past, I would say, 10 years. I think in Africa also we have really have a lot of chess. We can really say that it's one of those sports that has been on the down, but each and every school now that you go to has a chess program in them, and actually I think one of the main factors that we have seen that have made an improvement in the kids' lives is to actually use chess as a tool to kids. On top of that, being creative, it also sparks some creativity. The Chess Federation has actually done a good job. I think the calendar has also been released. That at least almost every second week our kids have part in tournaments across the country where they can compete.
Plans as they are looking to have a tight schedule for the year. He furthermore added that the academy has
our program is in such a way that so it's going to be that once you take part championships, actually our calendar is actually quite busy, and through that we cater for 3 different levels: the beginners, the intermediate, and the joy to watch them, showcase what we always offer free tournaments just as our and also and then also we just want to make a difference in the community.
The Rubenstein Chess Academy will proudly celebrate its 5th anniversary as an organization in April with a chess tournament.
Early this morning, woke up holding my hair, hearing my heartbeat all night long. Shades of this motel keeping me in bed, reading the news, just trying.
Management Development. In other leading, the Minister of Health and Social Services, Kalambi Shangula, noted that the National Management Development Forum as a platform to facilitate interactions with stakeholders in the health sector on strategic as well as operational matters. The event is taking place virtually for the first time during this unprecedented challenges and difficulties caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. On the issue of HIV/AIDS in the country, the minister stressed that by taking evidence-based decisions and implementing planned interventions, Namibia has been able to HIV pandemic has boosted efforts and treat policy towards and control HIV/AIDS as a public health threat by 2030. of Namibia has announced the winners in the first round of the bank's Women and U20 and runs until the end of April this year. The competition aims to raise awareness about women and youth in agriculture and how their needs are fulfilled by the bank's products and services throughout all youth agricultural entrepreneurs between the ages of 18 and 35 years.
Welcome to Comments Corner, your daily dose of local comments from the hottest social media pages. The Student Union of Namibia at a press conference singled out young members of the National Assembly that are not advocating for issues affecting the youth while describing
a Christian hip-hop has broken into the mainstream. We've been covering it for over a decade. We're Soul Mag TV, speaking on urban life, keeping faith
on surprise. And when you are talking in a manner that is exaggerated about brutality in this country, I should ask you in which country you live.
Yes, I can confirm that
Look at minimum and maximum temperatures across the country and beyond.